Yes, I just jacked off to porn like a loser. Have you ever said that? Have you ever been grateful for watching porn and gooning like a little weirdo? No. You've been grateful for going to the gym. You've been grateful for not eating the cake and eating the steak, right? But you've never been grateful for watching porn, okay? So why do you keep watching it? Because you clearly know it's not good for you. It's making you feel shitty, shameful. It's making you weird to women. It's making you anxious towards men. Like, why do you keep watching it? It's just wrong, right? You've maybe believed the lies that porn's good for you, that it increases testosterone, whatever. It's all garbage. The people telling you that want you weak, they want you lazy, they want you lonely and depressed. And that's a different video, but stop watching that shit, because it's disgusting, right? You feel so much better once you quit. Do you ever feel like everyone's staring at you, you feel anxious, you're worrying about what people think about you? That's because of porn. That's because of porn, because when you watch porn, you're in this dark room alone, you don't want anyone to see or hear you, you do this private thing that is shamed upon, right? It's looked down upon. So once you do that 1,000 times, obviously your brain is just going to be in an anxious state constantly, and you're going to be worried about what people think about you. Even people you've never met, you're just going to be like, oh, why are they staring at me? This is what porn does to you. So if you want to get rid of that feeling, quit porn. You want to stop feeling anxious around girls, around guys, around everyone, quit porn. Want to stop taking disrespect from people and actually stand up for yourself and respect yourself, quit porn. Anyway, here's why you relapse on nofap. Number one, nofap is stupid, it's gay, it doesn't work, right? When you're addicted to porn, you're watching it every single day, most likely. You're addicted. Whether you want to admit it or not, you're addicted to porn. You're on one end of the extreme. To have an addiction to something and then to quit cold turkey, to go to zero, to never indulge in that addiction again, it sounds great on paper, but it doesn't actually work. It does not work, right? Because your brain has been dependent on this thing, porn in this situation. It's been dependent on it for years, kind of enjoys it, and it just expects it. When one day you suddenly decide to never watch it again, to deprive your brain of it, your brain is going to be like, what's going on? This is why you get to day one, day two of nofap. The motivation runs out. You know, at first you're like, oh, I'm going to quit porn. This is the time. That motivation runs out. You get to day three and, you know, you get a big urge and you jack off because your brain is like, right, I've had enough of this shit. The motivation's gone. I'm going to flood your brain with 1,000 thoughts about porn until you relapse. And that's it, because I need porn. I'm not ready to quit cold turkey yet, okay? And that's what you've done. You jumped the gun. You're not ready to quit cold turkey. Your addiction is up here. You can't just go straight down there. You can't. So, step one, get off nofap. Step two, we got to control your addiction in order for you to quit, because your addiction is too high at the moment. Once we get the addiction down, you can quit porn forever. You can get a 90-day nofap streak. You can do whatever you want. But the first step is quitting the addiction and controlling it. So how do we do that? We do that on my protocol called less fap. Now, less fap, simply this, is when you fap less this month than you did last month. If you watch porn 30 times last month, don't go to zero this month. No matter what people say online, it's the fastest way to quit, because we know now it's not. If you watch porn 30 times last month, watch it 27 times this month, then 25 times next month. Whatever the number is, just make sure it's less than the last month. And that's it. Because, number one, you still get to watch porn, so you're not going to be depressed, and your brain isn't going to be like, what the fuck's going on? And two, you're making progress every single month because you're slightly reducing how much you watch porn. So each month, you're becoming slightly less addicted to porn. And three, you're going to be seeing benefits every single month. Each month, you're going to become slightly more confident, less anxious, more self-respecting of yourself. All these benefits. And that's another reason you're going to stay motivated, because you're not going to want to go back, right? So this is the best system to quit porn on the planet. You still get to watch porn whilst getting your addiction down, whilst getting benefits at the same time. And it's easy to do. Just make sure it's less than the previous month. I don't care how little it is, the change. If you watch porn 50 times last month and it's 49 this month, that's fine. That's still progress. Slow progress, but it's still progress. It's still better than failing on nofap 1,000 times. So stay on this journey. You want to be on less fap for for most guys between 3 and 12 months, and you're going to reach a point where you find porn boring, you find it gay and weird, and you just stop enjoying it completely. This just happens. Your brain isn't going to believe it right now, but it happens, right? After this time frame, you're going to find it boring. You're going to cringe at your past self for wasting all them hours on porn. You could have been doing so much more. This is great. It might seem negative, but this is a great time for you, because now you're realizing you're never going to watch that shit again. But if you do, you're never going to become addicted to it ever again. That's it. At this point, maybe you'll be watching porn once a week, a few times a month. That's not an issue at that point. You're no longer addicted. You're not gooning 3 times a day like a jackass, right? Once a week, that's fine. Most guys will say, oh no, it has to be 0. Ideally, yes, it should be 0. But from going from an addict to watching porn a few times a month, that is fine. But this will be the point where you just stop enjoying it. You find it weird and cringe, and you'd rather not do it. This is the point that your addiction is down here. It's gone from up here to down here. Well done. What do you want to do at this point? You can either stay jacking off once a week, like you can if you want, or you can just not do it, and you can go for a nofap streak, get to day 90, day 100, and just get on with your life. I'll tell you how to get a high streak on nofap, but first, if you want the full system, not just less fap, the full system, all my tips and tricks and hacks on how I quit porn easily, faster than anyone on the internet, top link in the description. Check out the course. There's a huge discount at the moment. Dirt cheap. Anyone can afford it. Check it out now before the price goes up. There's also a free bonus section on how to attract girls, because that becomes easy when you quit porn. So check it out now before the price goes up. Learn how to quit porn. So how do you get a high nofap streak? Well, my nofap streak is over 100, but I do not keep track anymore. I don't care. Firstly, you've got to control the addiction, which we've just spoken about. Now, you've literally just got to live your life. The more you obsess and think about your nofap streak, the more likely you're going to relapse. Because think about it. If you're constantly thinking, oh, I need to get to day 90 of nofap, I need to not get a porn urge. The more you think about porn, the more likely you're going to get an urge to watch porn. Because porn's just in your mind. Whether you think it's a negative or positive thought, like, I'm going to quit porn, you're still thinking about porn, right? So you're going to get more urges to watch porn because it's just in your mind. Live your life, completely forget about your nofap streak, and you'll wake up one day with a 90-day nofap streak like I did. I just stopped caring. Once my addiction was gone, I didn't give a shit about my nofap streak. I was just relieved I didn't have an addiction anymore, and I just moved on, lived my life, and I don't think about porn anymore. Previously, when I was addicted, all I would think about was porn. Getting a porn urge, trying to quit but failing, feeling shit for watching it the night before. All these negative things. Porn just consumed my life. But when you quit, get the addiction down, you just move on. And you get a high nofap streak by accident. Okay? So that's the simple advice. Stop being on nofap, first of all. But if you do get on nofap, control the addiction first. Don't do it when your addiction's up here. Control the addiction with less fap. Slightly reduce how much you watch porn each and every month, and you'll be fine. That's the best way to quit porn. For faster results though, as I said, top link below, check it out. If this helped, subscribe, like the video because you've watched this far, and goodbye.